Hey everybody, this is Butkin07, and it is time for some more Pikmin. In the last part, we went through the first 2 days of the game and got about 4 parts or so. So today I'll be going back to the Forest of Hope to try to reclaim pretty much everything I can get my hands on. However, before we do that, I think I might have to spend some time maybe going a bit over some things, because I was told that my last video I was not very clear about what I was doing and just explain the game in general. So I'm going to be trying to make a bit of an effort to catch everyone up. You know, everyone has watched the first video somehow and just didn't understand anything. So yeah, time for a quick briefer, something like that, some word like that. I'm going to be doing a quick overview of Pikmin and how they work before we move on with the rest of the day. So these two things that just landed along with me, those are onions, and from them I can just get some Pikmin, but I will pluck these as well first. So there's 5 dudes in the soil, and yeah, basically that's the main thing of the Pikmin. They are created, they end up in the soil, you pick them up. And let's say you want some more. Okay, I can't demonstrate that. Okay, so right, in that case, if you want more Pikmin, you have to collect carcasses or pellets, like these little things, the ones that have ones on them. Basically, you create them, you pick them up, and you bring them back to the onion, and the onion will create some seeds. So that's pretty much the main basis of the game as it stands. And if you want better performing Pikmin, you can have them pluck grass or smack tiny rocks, and that'll create nectar, which when they drink, they will become flower Pikmin. And flower Pikmin are pretty much faster, more powerful, more durable, all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much all the main things that I would really need to bring up about Pikmin. So now let's bring out the crew, about 50 some odd dudes along with these guys. There's a bunch of leaves, so I'm gonna have them drink some nectar. Not everyone got nectar, so that's fun. Okay, so come on everyone. Okay, so yeah, now Pikmin types. I believe I went over that in a previous video, but red Pikmin are stronger than yellow Pikmin. They are fire resistant, whereas yellow Pikmin are capable of being thrown higher. But yeah, basically I'll show it right now. You can throw them pretty high. As you can see, the arc is pretty freaking good. And these guys, meanwhile, they don't fly quite as high, but they pack a punch. So yeah, that's pretty much the main lines. So now what I'm trying to do in Pikmin is collecting all of the treasures that I can. As you can see on the map, they're marked by little stars. So what I want to do is try to get to as many of them in each day as possible, because at the top there's a sun meter, and well, that's an indication of how long you have in the day to get the parts. So in order to progress to the next area, I only need to get 1 more part, but I'll be trying to get 2, because they're the ones that I can easily get. So now what I'm doing is I'm having the yellow Pikmin pick up these gray little explosive things, the bomb rocks, which I can use to destroy walls and monsters. So yeah, for some reason, usually I like to get that one down by the second day, but I didn't this time, so oh, that was too many. Crud. Okay, I wasted a bomb. Ah well. Okay, so now we're heading into that area. And yeah, there's a few monsters. But I believe I went over those last time. So these guys, you squish them by throwing dudes on them. And the red guys, either you sneak up behind them and you throw them when you're behind them, or if you have enough dudes, you can just swarm its back. And he goes down pretty quickly. Stop doing that. Oh my god. That's not very nice. And yeah, okay, so another thing about Pikmin, you can carry monster carcasses and you can turn those in for extra Pikmin. So if you lost a lot of dudes in a battle, well, you can do that. Okay, so yeah, alright. So So yeah, the sheer grubs, if you go in with your Pikmin, they will, the purple ones, they grab a hold of your Pikmin, and basically what happens is they don't die until they've eaten a Pikmin. And that is really annoying, so I try to avoid that. Alright, so black gates, they're pretty much like normal gates, except they take a lot longer to take down. I could have the bombs take it down, which is generally faster, but I don't really have that much else to do, and as far as bomb rocks go, I'd rather use them for another purpose, which I'll go over in just a moment, but yeah. So I'm gonna get these guys out of the soil. I'll have him help with the dark gate. Yeah. That thing over here. Come on, everyone. There's a dude that's kind of lagging behind. Right. So everyone's on the wall. That's a fun time, and yeah. Okay, so this guy's just kind of chilling along. I'm gonna need to get more bomb rocks, and there were a few over there. I don't think the ones by that wall over there. Oh no, they're still there. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get some more rocks. Come on, everyone. It's time to gear up, as it were. Alright, come on. Alright, so more rocks. Everyone got something? Okay. There's none left, so not everyone can have anything. Okay. I'm going to dismiss again, because I think these guys have respawned. They have. Okay, it's only the pink ones. The females. They're not so annoying, but I like to beat them up because they can get in a way and bother my Pikmin. But I shouldn't be too worried because now I can just... They're harmless, so I can have the yellows deal with them. Come on, guys, take them out. I'll have him carry those back to the base. Because you can never have enough Pikmin, I say. Alright, so everyone's there. Okay, so the red gate was just taken down. I'll have these guys take down this wall first. Gotta be careful, though, not to get my Pikmin killed by explosives. Right. Okay. Right. I'm separating them because I don't want to accidentally throw a dude with not a bomb. Pretty much. Okay, so 2 more. No, 4 more, really, but yeah, see, that just happened right there, so that's why I wanted to split them, but okay, we're done. So now the wall is down, and come on, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna go now deal with the fauna over there. 70 big boys, or tiny boys rather, but yeah. Come on. Oh my god, okay, that's not so good. Okay, alright. He's done. I'm going to swarm this jerk over here. Because I have the crew to do so. Okay. So now this guy... Okay, why am I taking down these monsters? Well, aside from the fact that, well, more loot. Wait, what happened? Okay, a glitch must have happened. That or... someone got in the way. Odd. Okay, now I think what might have happened is a glitch. Because in Pikmin 1 is buggy, and sometimes like monsters fall, and that sends the Pikmin into the void below the stage, and that kills them, pretty much. Yeah, that's annoying, but it happens. Anyway, carry the big guy. Come on, you can do it. Alright. So now everyone's kind of handling shipping material, so... yeah. I believe I will have enough yellows to carry the next part. The one that I blew up the wall to get to. Right. So that's part number 5, the Nova Blaster. Nova Blaster. This is a weapon of such incredible destructive force that it can blast stars into tiny pieces. It has a strange allure. So it has 5 parts, increasing the dolphin's capabilities. And somehow this allows him to repair the ship automatically. Yeah, that totally makes sense. I don't know why it wouldn't, but yeah. Alright, so that's 30 dudes. I'm just gonna get a crew. And yeah. So I'm pretty much done with the rest of the day for now. I can probably try to get some more Pikmin. But yeah, for now, let's go get the extraordinary bolt. I bought this incredible bolt because of the salesman that told me of its extraordinary quality that is indiscernible to the average person. Exactly what makes it so extraordinary is a secret, but just look at it. Extraordinary. Yeah, I'm forgetting to kind of just Shatner it up in here. Yeah, I just find the idea of Olimar Shatner just stupidly funny. So yeah, that's going to be a thing from now on that I'm going to be forcing because why not? Okay, so this guy's deciding that blue is the way to go. I can't necessarily disagree with that assessment, but you could let me know first ahead of time. Just saying. Anyway, oh, I will definitely get you. So I want some nectar. So, oh, all right. Okay, so that's the next part, the extraordinary bolt. This bolt's bolt holds the kind of value that only a true connoisseur can understand. And now we have 6 parts. And to unlock the next area, I'm gonna need a lot more than that. So 6 parts. But we'll be getting a bunch of those from the next area, so that should be fine. So now what I want to do is make sure that I have flowers. The reason why I want to make sure that I have only flowers handle the nectar is so that they don't accidentally drink it while they're plucking the grass. So yeah. I'll also deal with this. So reds can carry this. There's a dude in here. No, you're not going to the right place. Okay. So another thing about this game is Pikmin will carry to the onion of its color. So if yellows have a pellet, they'll carry it to the yellow onion, and vice versa. And yeah, if a pellet goes to the right color, it'll create more Pikmin. That's why you want to be a little wary of where your stuff goes. So like the yellow one pellet, for example, will create 2 pellets if it goes to the yellow onion. Whereas, let's say a 5 pellet, however, will only create 5 pellets if it goes to the right color. It'll only create, I think, 2 or 3 if it goes to the wrong color. So yeah, you want to be careful of where the pellets go, pretty much. And if there's a majority of Pikmin color that's handling a specific type, a specific object, it'll go to its preferred onion. Alright, well, okay. If any of what I'm saying is unclear, let me know in the comments so that I can explain it better, either in a reply or in an upcoming video. Probably the latter, because if there's something that you don't find clear, odds are other people also find it unclear. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that giant 20 pellet, because it is high up in the airs, meaning that only yellow Pikmin can get to it. Which makes sense because, well, it's the yellow onion. And, wait a minute. Only 21. Ah, well, I'll help everyone with this. Okay, come on, everyone. Go to the red onion, please. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, now we have an extra 20 Pikmin. I still really want to get a bunch of nectar, but I think we're running out of time. I think an Oni Wisp will spawn here? Yes. Alright. Yeah, the Oni Wisps are the creatures that spawn the nectar. Alright, okay, that was not a lot of dudes that got to get the nectar. That's annoying. There should be a few more over there. Let's see. Come on. Was the one that spawned just now? I was sworn it was. Oh, there might have been one that spawned over there already. Alright, well, okay, so now we're nearing sundown, so the day's pretty much over. And as I was saying earlier, I don't have anything left to do. So, I'll use this option. I have all 100 Pikmin with me. We'll skip right to sunset. And tomorrow, we will be heading to a new area. Yeah, we can't skip this cutscene of Olimar calling the Pikmin and sending them back to the Onion. So now what's so important about sundown and having everyone with me is that if there are Pikmin stranded somewhere in the level at sundown, they're not making it back. And they will be eaten by nighttime's deadly creatures. So yeah, these Bulborbs that just woke up, they would have eaten Pikmin that were stranded. So yeah, and I add yellow Pikmin to my list of discoveries. These creatures can wield bomb rocks, so perhaps I can use them to blast down rock walls and open up new regions. Red and yellow Pikmin, as well as bomb rock carriers, break into squads when dismissed with X, or when I grab one for a moment by holding A. I keep forgetting to do the Shatner voice, but maybe it's just not gonna be a thing. Okay, so one dude died because of the glitch that I mentioned earlier. That's sad. But oh well, life happens. In annoying ways, but still. And now we have a new area. Forest Navel. Which I will go to post-haste because I can't really do anything more in the Forest of Hope and the Impact side. So, time for a new area. And the surprises that it holds for us. Which I pretty much already know, but for those of you who haven't played the game yet, it's novelty, I guess. So, the Forest Navel is a very interesting stage in that you start at the top of a hill. Sorry, I pronounced that really weird. And as you go along, you end up finding shortcuts. Let me go with 60. So yeah, you basically find shortcuts along the level. And what those shortcuts do is that they either open up paths for you to get things somewhere, or they just outright, well, cut down the carrying time from a place to the mountain. That was explained really terribly, and I'm sorry for that. But basically what I'm trying to say is, it takes a while to get from the bottom of the hill to the top, because the path kind of winds about and about. So by opening up these shortcuts, you basically get to new areas. Well, no. You basically get faster routes to the base. And yeah, this is the Blue Onion. And as you can see, it's in the water. So obviously you can surmise that the Blue Onion, the Blue Pikmin, can go in water. Like this guy seems to be able to. It is a Pikmin of yet another color. Near this one's cheeks is what appears to be a set of gills. This trait suggests to me that this blue type of Pikmin can enter the water without any trouble whatsoever. There's only one way to find out, by having it already be in the water. Okay, so let us grow our blue Pikmin population, and is something going on over there? No, that's a pig. Okay. Well, I'll talk more about the creatures that were over there in a moment, but yeah, for now let's grow the number of blue Pikmin. Alright, so the dudes have already finished working on that. Yeah. So I will be bringing this down. Let me check the map for a moment. Okay. Alright, okay. So we're here for some reason. Yeah, okay, so the star that was in the middle of the field over there, this one, this is actually a creature, which we'll be encountering shortly. But yeah, that one is a tricky dude because he's a thief, for the lack of a better word. Because it's a very good word to describe him. He's a bleeding teeth. He steals. He's a jerk. I don't like him. Okay, so yeah, you can pluck that, I guess. And yeah, there's a bunch of jasers, and sticks and stones and whatnot that allow Pikmin to go in other places. But yeah, that's not all that useful to do. So okay, yeah, you saw him over there. The dude's just kind of wandering around. It's this guy. This is the bread bug. And these are shearwigs, but they're not important right now. The bread bug's thing is that he is a thief, and he wants to get things to get back to his base. So now he's just gonna speed over to the pellets. He's gonna want a piece of that. So now, I want to make sure that he gets, that it's basically a tug of war, is what's going on here. And if we have more Pikmin than the minimum, pretty much, we will drag this back to the onion. And now what that does is he's gonna get smacked on the top of the onion, and that's pretty painful. And to be fair, it is. So now just land a finishing blow by tossing a Pikmin on his face, and boom! A part has been revealed. And yeah, I took care to make sure that I didn't kill this guy in the water, because that way I can get this... Okay, you're ruining the whole point of what I was trying to do. Thanks a lot, jerk. Okay, well anyway. What I was trying to do here is make it so that I could get the part without having to grow the required number of Pikmin for that, which is, I believe, 25. Yeah, 25. I need 25 Pikmin to carry this thing. So what I want to do now is I'm gonna go get the reds. Honestly, the yellows could do the job too. But yeah, get a bunch of dudes, have them carry the part. Okay, okay, never mind. They literally just dunked it into the water. There's so much for my crafty planning. Okay, so shearwigs. These jerks over here. They're basically like the shear grubs from earlier. And yeah, when they end up half HP, they basically just start flying off. And as you saw there, the jerk just killed the Pikmin, and despite all the wailing that my dudes were doing on them, they would not die. Because for some reason, these guys are invincible while they are doing their thing. And yeah, so I just lost a dude. I'm gonna... yeah, I'll have them... Oh, you're over there. Okay. Okay. Enough interruptions. I'm going to have them take on the gear that you just saw on screen over there. And to get to that gear, I'll need to undo the sticks over there. So yeah, okay, this guy's already kind of going for it. That's not gonna be much good. Stop doing that. So yeah, basically what these guys are gonna do now is they will get that part, and meanwhile I will handle the blue Pikmin. I guess I'll have to have them get that part. So now I've killed a bunch of dudes. There should be more than just... not that it matters too much, I guess. Oh, no, there's 19. I read that wrong. It said 15 on 19, I was confused. But no, yeah, there's 19 Pikmin on the thing. The fractions in Pikmin 1 and also by... also on the same topic, Pikmin 2, the fractions are kind of messed up. And they display the number needed at the top instead of at the bottom, which is a little annoying. Oh well. Okay, so now we've capped off on the maximum number of Pikmin that we want and really even need, so... we have to get rid of some of the Pikmin that we have right now. Before we get to that part. Well, okay, what are you guys doing over there? Someone distracted you, I guess. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to be, at the same time as I do this, there's a part over there. And to get to that part, we'll have to undo that bridge. And I'll get to that by tossing everyone that I possibly can up here. Not everyone's going to make it, because, yeah, I'm not throwing them very well. Ah, well. We could just chillax over here. Anyway, as for the shortcuts, this wall and the one that's a little higher up are the ones that I definitely want to get to. Because they'll cut down travel time drastically. And I do mean very drastically. Okay, so once these guys get back to base, I will be removing them from the picture altogether. So that I can get more blues out. Because there's a limit of 100 Pikmin on the field at a time. Which is a problem. It has thin cracks running through it. I tried to fill them with dirt. I hope it will be alright. Yeah, I don't think so, Olimar. I don't think dirt really does you any good in that sort of situation. Yeah, well. Do with what you can, I guess. I mean, you're stranded on a planet with a bunch of carrot creatures, so... yeah. Alright, so that's everyone. Now to pluck everyone out. And now we'll have them carry the safety gear thing back to base. There's more dudes over there. Alright, and our guys just finished taking care of the thing over there. Okay, so I will take this time to exposit on these elephant pig creatures. These are blowhogs, and their deal is that they are fire-breathing pig creatures that are also maybe elephants. So, yeah. Fire, as we said earlier, is something that red Pikmin can withstand. So I'll have the red Pikmin kind of carry this through the beach area of the Forest Navel. While we're at it, I'll also take on the pig, because why not? Okay, so the pigs are pretty dangerous in Pikmin 1, because one, they're pretty big guys, but also, their knockback is insane. Like, you saw how far those Pikmin flew, right? Like, they fly really far. So the strategy to deal with these guys, you want one Pikmin to kind of wail on them, to force it to buck. And then you just, well, you call them back before they can do that. Because when a creature bucks Pikmin off of it, what the heck just happened there? Yeah, when a creature bucks Pikmin off, they can deflower them, which is a problem. So yeah, you want to avoid that. Anyway, these Pikmin don't have a really roundabout way of going to the bridge, but yeah, we'll go to the bridge. And now we have the gravity jumper. That's fun. This anti-gravity device allows the dolphin to swim gracefully through the sea of stars like a dolphin. Now we have 8 ship parts and we only need 4 more. So we're doing really, really well today. Which I am not complaining about in the slightest. So wait, where's the... okay, it's over there. Now what I'm going to do is, since it's out of the water, I will split my attention and get these guys. I will dismiss them over here. Now I'll have these jerks carry the lifesaver. The buoyancy device or whatever have you. Alright, there we go. Now, why did I want the blues? It's because there's a part that, okay, that should be enough. There's a part in the water over there that we're gonna need a bunch of blue dudes to get. So as for the walls, yeah, as for the bomb walls, I don't think I'll have the time to deal with them, but, no. Okay, so yeah, over there, as you can see, is this weird trophy-looking device. It's the #1 Ionium Jet. Unfortunately, this puts out a slightly odoriferous exhaust, but it does propel me to escape velocity in an instant. The stench is a small price to pay for such performance. So now we'll get these guys to go, and here we go. Alright, everyone's on it. So, with the 2 hours or so of in-game time left, I will try to get some walls to be blown apart. Now, actually, I'm going to check to make sure I haven't left anyone anywhere. Doesn't seem like it. Good! So, I'll put away some of the reds. Say about all of them. Why not? Dismiss them. And wait for a few Pikmin to leave. Okay. And 20 should be good. So there are 2 spots in this level with bombs. One of them is over here, and it is a little annoying to work with, but because you have to kind of juggle and throw Pikmin around. Whatever. So yeah, bomb rocks! Just make sure everyone has bomb rocks. Yeah, okay, seems like it. What the heck? Okay, I should be able to have them respond to me when I'm bumping into them. They're being weird. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh god. Because here's the problem. If you whistle these guys, they're gonna drop the bombs. Because they're not dismissed. Because yeah, that's a tricky thing about the bomb rocks. You need, if you throw them, or if they're not dismissed, if they're not like, they don't have that dim here on their leaves, they're gonna drop the rocks. So now I just whistled everyone, and they dropped the rocks. And boom, a bunch of dudes just died. Yeah. So yeah, never mind my dreams of getting this wall down. At least I'll be able to deal 2 explosions of damage. Fun. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal. We got 4 parts today. That's a decent amount, I'd say. Very decent, in fact. Oh yeah. We check where everyone is. Yeah, I don't think I have the time. Yeah, no, never mind that. Everyone else is at the base. It should be fine. Hopefully. Alright, yeah, everyone's heading back to... Yeah, the blue Pikmin are heading to the Onion right now. Which seems like it would be very dangerous, but... Yeah. I believe it's fine. So yeah, I handle this kind of stupidly. Yeah, fun. Very fun indeed. Okay, so, has anyone died? Nope, nobody's died. And those frogs are jerks. But that's not a topic for today. 4 days since impact, deep in the cave I discovered in the forest, I encountered blue Pikmin. These blue fellows have something resembling gills on their cheeks, and they appear to be amphibious, surviving both in water and on land. The wonders of nature never cease to stun me, even in this alien land. So yeah, we lost 4 more Pikmin. It's very, very sad. At least I didn't leave anyone behind. So yeah, this is the 2nd day of this video, so that means that this is where we will end. So yeah, this has been BeThrow Batkin 07 with Pikmin 1. in the next part, I think I'll be heading back to the beginning area now that I have water-faring Pikmin. And also, that area is very good for building up Pikmin populations because there's a lot of pellets there. So we'll also be working on that. So yeah, until the next video, have a nice one!